loves, welcome to your reading selection. We're going to find out what's up ahead, okay? What you can expect to walk into, where life is leading you, okay? We have 3 images here on the screen. Go ahead and zone in to the one that is resonating with you and go down to the description box and click your timestamp. I will see you at your reading. All right, reading number 1. Welcome. Get in here. Let's get into it. Let's see what is going to happen up ahead. Okay. What's happening? Where are you headed? What's up ahead? What can we expect to walk into? You picked the first one. First image with these snakes, these serpents all around this woman. Okay. Ooh, whoa. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that what you can expect is that there could be snakes that you have discovered in your garden. There could have been a person that had done you wrong. Some of you guys, this will be revealed to you. Okay? And in real time, you will see, while they're betraying you, you will see their karma. Okay, so you can, that's what's up ahead for some of you. So for instance, they're betraying you, and then you're kind of like seeing that in that betrayal, while they're betraying you, they're actually really betraying themselves. They're really like setting themselves up for failure. They are putting themselves on a path to self-destruction, to sabotage their life. So they could have sabotaged you, sabotaged your connection, betrayed you in some type of way, hurt you, gossiped, lied, smeared, all that kind of energy. And then in that, you're realizing that, okay, that person, they're a snake and it hurts. You know, you're dealing with the betrayal, but then again, you're also letting this person get the karma that they want. And so there's something about what they're doing or what they did within that time when they were betraying you. They were also, since they're on that energy, they were also betraying themselves with choices that they were making, and just the simple fact that they betrayed you, they betrayed themselves. Okay, like it's really giving, don't hurt yourself. Okay, when you hurt me, you hurt yourself kind of energy. Don't hurt me, or don't hurt yourself by Beyonce. Very much giving that energy. Like they hurt you, and in that they hurt themselves badly. When you lie to me, or when you lie onto me, like you lie to yourself, you lie about yourself. Like it's giving very much that type of energy, right? So you can expect that in that betrayal, they're going to betray themselves. And for the people that have already went through this betrayal with these snakes, let me tell you, what I'm really picking up on this energy is that and I think that's also a part of the betrayal of themselves, because your guides, your spiritual team, they are beast too. Okay, so there's like this energy of like, I would just want to word this properly. So it's like, you got some bad motherfuckers on your side. Let me just say that. You got some bad motherfuckers. You know, like if this person, say that they are trying to wish harm against you, wanting to like really sabotage you, wishing evil eye, wanting things to not work out for you, lying on you and stuff. It's almost like that energy that they send back to you, even if they're working with the dark energy, that dark energy works for you now. Whether that like you're able to transmute that energy and it benefits you, or now that dark energy works for you. They do what the fuck you want to do. So it's almost like, even if these people are not aware of like energy, because that's all it is that I'm talking about here. is energy. It's almost like they are hurting themselves. And what's up ahead is that you can expect that you're protected. So I said all of that to really tell you that what's up ahead is protection. You're surrounded. Like, I know you're like, what are all these snakes around me? These are your guides. These are your venomous guides and spiritual team and your deities and entities that work for you, that you work with, that elevate you and protect you. These are your soldiers, your warriors around you, protecting you. Okay, so if anybody tries to come at you, you're protected. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay? I would just let your ancestors, let your guides handle it. Okay? See how she's just kind of like, these creatures are rising up to protect you. Okay? These creatures, these snakes, and they are your guides. So let's get on it. That's a message, a short message for you. But I feel like we're going to get into some different energy. Like, we're not even like, because I feel like that's the message, that you don't need to worry about them. Even if this snake appears again, right, that has hurt you, you don't need to respond. You don't need to react. You don't need to lift a motherfucking finger. You don't got to lift a finger. You don't got to utter a word. You don't even got to utter a word. You can just say it within your mind. You don't even got to move your lips. You can just say, I don't got time for this. And it's handled, baby. Like, you are protected. Okay? So let's move on and let's see what's up ahead for you, number one. That was a message. I was like, people might be scared to choose this picture. But Spirit was like, put it, because it's a message. It is really nothing. You can expect that you're not going to have any snakes up ahead. If you do, you don't got to worry about it. Don't lift them. Don't lift it. Don't respond. Beyonce their ass. Even if they got something to say, they want to continue to smear and lie, Beyonce their ass. Okay, number one. Peasant ass energy. I was going to say Bianca. I was going to say Bianca. So somebody could be named Bianca, which is really weird. I never get names. But now we're getting names here. But let's see what's up ahead. But Beyonce their ass. Don't say nothing. You don't need to respond. The fuck? You're motherfucking Beyonce, bitch. Okay? So, here we go. What is up ahead? We have the Empress, Three of Pentacles. This is the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so what's up ahead is that your body is going to change. Your appearance is going to change with the Empress card here. There's something about, oh, you know what? Is this the Empress? There is Empress energy. I don't know why I always think this card is the Empress, but because the wands are so hidden on her tongue or whatever the hell is going in her mouth right there. I think that's her tongue. And those are the wands. So this is actually Three of Wands here. But I said it, so we're going to take it. Like, your appearance is going to change. And this is the Three of Wands. So there's like expansion here. I think you're going beyond. Like, what's up ahead is that your body is changing. Your physical body, I'm picking up on, your physical body is changing. You could be putting in work. And what's up ahead is that the hard work is paying off, and it's actually paying off pretty fast. So I feel like this is something that you're going to see the results in. Eight of Pentacles is when the results kind of show up. Seven of Pentacles, we're waiting. But now you're actually seeing what it's going to actually be like. We're at an 8. It's almost a 10. You know what I mean? Three of Pentacles. Lots of like pentacle energy here and wand energy. So very much about putting that energy into the hard work that it takes to get what you want. So up ahead, you can expect that your body is going to change. I'm going to lead with that first because I feel like there's a message there. Like, if you're like working on your health, okay? If you're working on your health, you're going to go beyond where you are, because 3 of Wands is about going overseas. It's the travel, but it's going way beyond to a different grid, you know, a different environment. So, you know, this change is like kind of like a glow up kind of feeling that I'm getting. And also you can expect to just like up ahead is possibly travel, or just really traveling in the direction that you want to see results in when it comes to your physical life, your physical, you know, goals. So I do see that you can expect that your body is going to change. It's really what I'm getting here, and it's going to happen pretty quickly. So if you're dealing with illness, if you're wanting to gain weight, if you're wanting to lose weight, gain muscle, clear up your skin, grow out your hair, change your appearance, like maybe you want to cut your hair, like develop a whole new look for yourself, I see that happening. Even if this is a health thing, like you are currently, I see it that you are putting in work for yourself. So if it is a health thing, like illnesses or like clearing up an issue with yourself, I see that happening. You can expect that that's what's going to happen for you. Okay. Now, with this 8 of Pentacles, I feel like you could be getting a lot of work done. So this could be like, you can, up ahead is like being at hard work, like being busy. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. Collaborations with people as well in work, or just having a really good work environment. And also just making money, like making more money, but doing a lot of work in order to make that money. I want to be clear because it's the 8 of Pentacles here. So that's what's up ahead, is like kind of like a busy work schedule. But also I feel like you're accomplishing things. You're going in the direction that you want to see yourself go into. So, you know, if this was a timeline check, like to get onto your preferred timeline, I would really say that you're on your preferred timeline. Okay. You're headed towards expansion. You're headed towards, discovering something new about yourself. Like, even if like, you know, this is a glow up, like you're wanting to change, like a physical, I feel like this is like a physical glow up. You know, I know when we talk about glow up, it could be very physical. But I'm also getting like financial. But if it's anything that comes first, it's like your appearance. And I watched this video last night where she was saying like, right before you do a quantum leap, right? We're talking about timelines, getting onto your preferred timeline, getting to that manifestation, you know, that you want. When you're right before you do a quantum leap, you are trying to yoke, right? You're trying to yoke the mind and the body together, because our bodies are our vehicles. They are the vehicles to navigate this 3D reality, the timelines. And your body needs to be on in alignment with the mind. And sometimes the mind can be out of in alignment, right? So we work with yoking these two things. Yoking meaning to bring into unison, to bring into one. You know, a good practice for this that you can do is yoga or exercise, deep breathing. Yoga is a great movement meditation that yokes the mind and the body together. It's also a good purger for your aura, for your energetic field. So what I'm feeling is like your body is getting into alignment with where your mind is. I feel like your mind is in the future. Like your mind is in the future, but your body isn't. So this could very much be that your body needs to release energy, right? And so you're doing the right thing if you are exercising, doing yoga. I'm also seeing someone like jogging by a lake or a river. I see like a lot of physical things going on here, okay? And it's getting your energy right to start jumping to that preferred timeline where maybe you're making more money, where your body, you're liking what you see in the mirror, or you're feeling more healthy in your body, okay? So you can expect that things are gonna get more cleared up. You're gonna get busy with work, And you're going to see some changes with your body. If you've been wanting to lose weight, you're going to start seeing the weight go down in scale. If you've been wanting to build muscle, you're going to notice that. And believe me, when you stay consistent, you see results quickly, especially when you get your mind on board, when you start yoking mind and body. Okay, then the spirit can work. All right, so yeah, you're going to start seeing results about that. I think also you can expect a lot of, like, I know there's a lot of busy energy, but I also feel like there's a lot of peace. I don't know why this picture makes me feel like you're doing a lot of work, but you're also like gracefully and peacefully like enjoying life, I want to say. So what is up ahead? What can we expect? What's up ahead? Gift. Okay, you will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Okay, so I feel like up ahead, you are going to be discovering, like I said, Three of Wands is about self-discovery. And right now you're in the process of yoking your mind and body. I think you're at the beginning phase of yoking that together, and you're clearing out energy, and it's giving this, like, you're having expansion in order to like have these new gifts being revealed to you. So I think up ahead, you're going to realize a lot of things like, oh, I want to, you know, I have a talent, I have a skill for this. I really enjoy doing this. And you're going to use those gifts to bring opportunities into your life. Maybe that's more money. Maybe that is, you know, maybe you know, that is changing your appearance. But up ahead, you're going to realize that you have a gift, and that you're going to use that gift to benefit you, to create opportunities. And when they come up, use them. Okay. When they arrive. It's really important when you realize that when you have a skill and a talent, use it. Okay? Use your gifts. I think you can expect up ahead you're going to be more comfortable using your gifts, maybe even. Celebration. Up ahead, there's going to be a celebration. Kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan for a joyous future. In the future, it's really fun. Like, it's busy, it's moving fast paced, but it's also really enjoyable and peaceful. So it feels like maybe you're doing a lot of things. You could be doing some traveling. Definitely travel with this Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands here. Definitely some travel here. Maybe you're traveling for work, or you're working so much where you can invest in travel, like a vacation. But there is a really fun energy here up ahead for you. Okay? Success. Choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. You're on the right track. I don't know why I'm saying used, why I saw that, but I was like thinking right now, like, dang, I forgot. This is the pile with the snakes. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're on the right track. You know, there's a lot of success here that's up ahead for you, you know, and you need to keep your mind on that. Keep your mind on your success. Keep your mind on the things that you celebrate in life. Don't focus on, you know, what they're saying, what they're doing, you know. Keep yourself on track. Because I was like, just before I pulled this card, I was thinking back, oh yeah, this is the pile with the snakes. Look at how good. I almost forgot. Like, you know, and this is why you don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to worry, because you're on the right track. They're just mad because they made the wrong choices and it betrayed them. You know, they betrayed themselves by making the wrong decisions, you know, by betraying you. And you're on the right track, and you just need to focus on your success. Focus on your gifts. Focus on your success. We have resources. Be grateful for what you have, and save something for the future. Use it wisely as needed. So I feel like, again, you're going to be making a lot of money. Like, you're going to be working a lot, and in that, a lot of money comes in, you know. This is having money to invest in, to put into your gifts, to put into vacations, to put into like more things to, you know, that are successful already. You're going to have resources to invest, I'm feeling, but also you want to put that away and save it for the future. So this is something that is some guidance there to tell you to save for the future. Okay. because you're going to have the money to do it. So you can expect to have money to save. Like, so if this is your time, like, well, yeah, let me just start saving some money since I, you know, let me start saving for that house, start saving for that car, or start saving for that computer, or start saving, like, whatever it is, start saving. Okay, use your money wisely. Inspire. Try to be a rainbow in somebody's cloud. Aww. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like, you know, I feel like there is a lot of people that inspire you. You can expect to be feeling very inspired moving forward. Okay, let me see if you guys can see. Sorry. I am just getting used to this new point of view for us. So, I feel like you are going to be very inspired by other people. And I also feel like you will be inspiring other people with your gifts too. Okay, with the gifts that and talents. You're going to be a rainbow for somebody else, even if that's your children, even if that's your family, your significant other, your friends. Okay, I really do feel like up ahead is going to be a very fun, inspiring time for you and for others that you love and that you share life with. Okay, number one, but that's what I got for you. That's what you can expect moving forward. Just keep on track. Stay on track. Stay on track. You're right where you need to be. Okay, so check out the Etsy. That's where you can book with me. I have other resources there too, like spells and rituals. I read auras as well. And I also have the Stan store where I have my tarot course. If you want to learn tarot, check out the Stan store, okay, where I teach it. So that is it. I will see you in the next reading. Peace. Hello, hello. Reading number 2. Welcome. Come on in. Let's figure out what's up ahead. What can you expect moving forward? You picked this lady. She is on fire. Okay, she is on fire. She is on fire. Okay, so I feel like, especially, I'm hearing Aries for some reason, and I heard fire sign, so it could be Aries or definitely a fire sign, some kind of fire sign placement. I really feel like there's just like new beginning happening. This is what it's giving. You can expect up ahead where you're going. There's some type of new beginning, but it's like blazing hot. It's giving very Ace of Wands energy. And I feel like up ahead is like you just feeling kind of hysterical, happy. There's a celebration here. You know, I said Ace of Wands. I haven't pulled any cards yet. But I feel like there could be an opportunity that comes in and it's just like, oh my God, like she's laughing because of how much this opportunity or this new beginning just sets her ablaze. It's so inspiring. It's so like, it's exactly what you wanted, I feel like. And it's coming in very exaggerated. So, you know, bear with me. But I just feel like it could be a relationship. It could be like a physical manifestation. It could be a phase. And honestly, a phase really feels more fitting for me when I said that. So it could be like a lot of little things are happening and you just feel so electric. You feel like blazing hot. Let's just get some cards down because I just also feel like you're laughing. There's a hysterical kind of energy here. Like, you think it's funny how great things are going, or, you know, just how fun things are. I think also you're kind of looking back at like the past and possibly like, have you ever like, you know, been heartbroken? And of course it takes time to get over a heartbreak and, you know, but then you look back on who that was, who broke your heart. And you're just like, how did I let him play with my heart? Like, what? That's what I'm getting. And it's like, you're laughing because there's some type of like, newfound fire being sparked up within inside of you, and it's like radiating outward, you know, and it's almost like you see it, everybody sees it, and it's like this reflection when you're just like laughing at all of the bad things that have happened to you because life is feeling really great, even if it's not over exaggerated. Like you could be single, but like you're just happy, you know, like it's like a happiness. maybe it's not like you're getting some kind of physical manifestation, but it's like you're just happy with your life right now. Like, that's what I'm really feeling. And it's like you're laughing at like yourself. You're also laughing at others. Like, how could I ever think that I thought that badly about myself? Or, you know, how did I want that so badly to work out when life is actually better now? Like, that's what I'm feeling here. So up ahead, you can expect that energy. Let's get some cards out. Let's get some cards out. See what's going on. What can you expect? Up ahead, we have the Page of Swords. We have the World. We have the the Nine of Wands, and we have the Seven of Swords. That's why you're laughing. So I'm also seeing Lori. I'm seeing someone like set a house on fire, or I'm seeing that scene in where she sets the car on fire, and she's just like walking away. Like you set fire to something. It was valid. It was necessary, you know? And a lot of people maybe they didn't understand why. I think there was a lot of things that were being hidden, a lot of things that were lied about, a lot of things that were smeared, like just to save their self. Like, there's somebody that could have been really lying about a certain situation, or they lied to you, just to save themselves, just to be selfish, you know? And I feel like you could have like set something on fire. And you didn't want to, but it was necessary, you know? And it was like this, and what I'm hearing is like this sacred rage. There was sacred rage that saved you. And you could be going through that right now. You could be really upset. And I feel like you are allowing your energy to facilitate that sacred rage in such a healthy way. You're not out here truly like being destructive, but you are. You're tearing it all the way the fuck down. And you don't care. You know, like, it's almost like you're just angry. So if you're angry, you're going to express yourself. And it's done in a way, even if you are crashing out, it's necessary, and it's the right behavior to facilitate that sacred rage. Okay, so maybe you're exposing things, or it could be that you just checked out. You don't got time to have those conversations anymore. That time has passed. And the times that I wanted to have those conversations, you were too busy being weird, too busy being a liar and sabotaging shit. So now I don't got no motherfucking words for you. So up ahead, you can expect that there are boundaries put into place. And Seven of Swords, somebody is coming. Oh, hey, can I be a part of your world? Here's the World card. So what you can expect up ahead is that somebody that hurt you, whether it be a friend, a lover, a family member, a co-worker, I'm specifically hearing a cousin, specifically hearing definitely a lover, a past lover, okay, and a sibling. You've put up boundaries, right? Do you see how this person is on the outside over here? Let's see if you guys can see it. Yeah. Okay. And here's boundaries. Your world that you've created, that you built back up. That's what they don't understand. They're coming here, they're knocking on the boundaries. Hello, hi. Still mask falling off, like still like you're exposed, but you're not fully exposed. You're still trying to hide yourself. Like, I'm done. Like, no. No. Like, there's somebody that's coming back apologizing. There's somebody coming back saying, hey, like, hey, I'm sorry. But is this sorry sincere? Or is it because they want something? Is it because they know that you destroyed everything? Is it because of that? Because they don't have anything? Like, is it because whatever that situation didn't work out? Like, I'm good over here. I created my life the way that I wanted it. After you made me destroy it. You gave me no choice but to destroy what it was. And in that, you destroyed it. Now I'm over here fully protected, built up my world, having success. The world card is about success. So you can expect that you're going to have success and that somebody's going to try to come back in and get into your flow again. Now, Page of Swords, you can expect a message coming in. Someone, this is more like, I don't think this is face to face. This could be a phone call. This can be a text message, a DM. That's what is coming through. It can also be from word to mouth, like someone saying like, oh, hey, this person wants to talk to you. Like they meet up with you. You meet up with someone and they're just like, hey, so-and-so's been wanting to talk to you. They're sorry. Like it's almost like the in-between, you know, that kind of bullshit. That's what I'm feeling here. You can expect that. And I don't think it's going to rub you. It's going to rub you the wrong way. You're going to be like, what? Or you're going to be like, no, that time is past. That time is gone. I'm happy. Like, I am really enjoying life. I always say, like, the one thing that people really shouldn't let me do is be alone. Because a bitch is going to think. A bitch is going to reflect. I'm a Virgo, right? I'm a Sagittarius as well. So, and you could have those placements, you know, or you can just be that type of person that really works on themselves. I was having a conversation. Actually, it was a client reading, actually, because I'd be talking to you guys like you're my friend. But it's like, I was like telling my client, you are really a person that does the work on themselves. You are not perfect. But, and I was also having this conversation with my best friend where we're like, we process our shit. And somebody in this situation, this person does not want, they lied on you. In this situation, this person lied on you. They, like, it's almost like they caused issues in your relationship with them. And it was like, these issues stemmed from their own individual issues, right? So their behaviors, they did weird shit and it caused things to be unmanageable. Like you just couldn't do it anymore. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person tried to make your reaction to their behaviors the problem. Your reaction to their fuck shit, your reaction to their betrayal and their weird ass fucking energy, your reaction is the problem now. It's not that they're weird and they're being what do we call these people? Untrustworthy liars, manipulators. Okay? It's not that they're doing all that. It's your reaction to their behavior. And I always tell people the one thing that you can do if you really trying to be in my good graces is don't leave me alone. Because once you leave me alone and you try to lie on me and try to really prove your point by like, oh, I don't fuck with that person no more. A bitch is going to sit down and think, and I'm going to fucking analyze, and I'm going to process everything. And at the end of it, I'm going to be completely okay with you lying on me, because I know me. And I know you probably even more than you even know your motherfucking self. So that's you. Number 2, you study life. You study yourself, you study life, and you've already sat and processed this. And you know what you've discovered? that you need boundaries. That your problem in this situation was that you had no boundaries with these kind of motherfuckers. But now you can expect that your boundaries are strong. Because, you know, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. This person has boundaries. They're on guard, but they have reason to because they've been to war with this motherfucker. Okay? So, you can expect up ahead, you're going to get a message from this person, and you kind of already knew that it was going to get to this point. You already kind of knew. Again, you know them better than they know them motherfuckers are. Okay? Because they try to know the person that they're trying to be, like the mask. That's all they fucking know. Because they wear it so many times. They fool themselves. So you can expect up ahead that this person is going to come a-knocking. And you're going to deny access. So you can expect somebody's like texting you, DMing you, wanting to get back. Okay. I almost like, I don't even feel like I have to give because of the energy that I'm in. You already know, like, what? You did this to me. Why would I ever want to be cool with you? Now you want to, like, that's what I'm saying. People are processing what they've done. They're finally sort of getting to the, like, they haven't even got to the meat and potatoes of what they got to process. You know what I mean? They on the dinner salad. You know how you eat the dinner salad before, you know, it's like the appetizer? That's what they're on right now. You've already had the full course meal. You've left the restaurant. You've already took a shit. Okay? So these people don't know how to process their own shit, and they're waking up to what they have fucking done. They're trying to come back with this sorry ass fucking apology. And I'm hearing that song, My Life, by Nicki Minaj. I don't need this shit in my life. I'm good. And it's like you're laughing about it too, because when we take it back to the original energy, the picture that you picked, you're going to be laughing at this. And you're going to be like, yeah, nah, nah. Oh, I'm good. I'm okay. You know? So let's see. What can you expect? Dang. Okay. I don't know why I'm feeling this, because I just feel like, yeah. Loyalty. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. And that's the thing. These people don't know what loyalty is. They only loyal to themselves. These hoes ain't loyal. That's what I'm hearing now from Chris Brown. I said, I wouldn't trust that bitch. Nope. That's what I'm hearing. So that's you. You're like, no, these bitches ain't loyal. I'm not fucking with these people no more. Like, we can be cordial, but nah, it's never gonna be like that. You will never be on this side of the fucking gate ever again. I'll say hi. I'm seeing Home Improvement when you barely see the nigga's face. And he's just like, hey. Like, that's how it's gonna be. They're gonna be trying to look over your fence and shit, okay? So, loyalty, you can expect that you're gonna just have loyal people around you. I think you've done a lot of work on yourself. Like I said, you've built up your life. And you have loyal people surrounding you. And you can expect that you're not gonna give access to these people anymore. And you're gonna be tested, but it's not even gonna be a test. Because I feel like whatever you had to destroy, it's just like, how can we ever build what we had? Like, you've destroyed it. You forced me to sit down and analyze and destroy the version that I was, that didn't have boundaries with your ass, right? So you can expect to have loyal people from this point forward. And I was like literally telling, I was telling one of my clients that sometimes old people come back into your life, because I heard this from Bossy Bruja, and I was like passing that message down to her, that sometimes people come back in your life, right? They come and knocking, hi, what's up? How are you doing? I miss you. I hate that what happened between us. Like, you know, blah, 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 blah. This is why I was going through that. More lies, like, you know, and weird shit. Trying to mask it, trying to gaslight, but also say sorry at the same time. Like, no. And I was like telling her that sometimes people come back into your life so that you can clear out that energy. Because you probably want more loyal people. You want true connections in your life. So you can expect that this person's coming back in so you can really tell them, nah, it ain't like that no more, honey. It ain't. You don't got it like that. We don't got it like that. Okay, so we have investments. You can invest your energy. You can expect that you're going to invest your energy more wisely. You're not going to want to hang out with this person. You're going to go hang out with your loyal girls. Okay, the man that's loyal to you. You're going to go and continue to build your world. Like, you don't have to deal with this person anymore. They're coming back to say hi and try to make amends to, like, we don't even know. But it's to clear out. What we know is that they're coming back for you on your side. It's to clear out this fucking snake ass shit so that you don't attract this energy anymore. You take this person back, number two, you take this person back, you can expect that something else is something weird. You're not going to feel right, period. But also it's going to crash and burn again. And then you're going to continue to attract this fucking snake ass shit. This person was hindering you a lot, okay? Investments, you're going to invest into your life. I feel like you can expect to have new friendships, loyal people to come into your life up ahead. And that you're going, it says investments made with positive results that bring prosperity. Invest wisely. So you're better putting your energy and investing in the bag. Okay, investing in friendships that you know that are not going to be like this with you. People, relationships that are not going to be like this with you. Foresight. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Exactly. You got more important things to deal with. Okay, the foresight here is that, you got to pay attention to what's important. This situation is not important anymore to you. It's very low on the priority list. Like it was at the top, but now that time has come and gone. You're not important anymore. This situation, resolving it, getting to a point where we can act like that time has passed. Okay? Be farsighted and alert. So just be alert that this is coming in so that you can ensure more prosperity, more loyal connections, continuing to build your peaceful, happy life, to continue that blaze of energy where you feel just electric and happy. We have vacation. Start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Time to recharge. So you did take a vacation from this, like there's one thing, and it's like their energy. They're pulling on your energy. And I think I'm going to do a reading like that for the channel who is pulling on your energy. But because I was going to say, like, you've taken a vacation from this person, but that's not what I want to talk about. This person is really like, they make this situation like their life. What has happened between you and them, it's like about their life. And you're over here just really building your life, okay? And it's not about them. But what I wanted to say is, it says start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. I think you can expect to go on vacation, to have like some peaceful time up ahead, but it could be that, you got to deal with this situation and kind of like really make it known where the boundaries lie. Okay. Now we have call on Archangel Jophiel. Okay. The Archangel of beautiful thoughts can help you think in enlightening ways. Okay. So you have an angel that wants to work with you. Okay. Jophiel. Okay. And I don't do a lot of angel work. I do work with angelic energies. They are, this is probably an energy that has been helping you work through this, this situation here. Okay. To align your thoughts, right? To what you want to really attract, which is a beautiful life. And so I think this person, when they pop up, you can expect them popping up. You're going to feel like, have you ever like went to go hang out with someone that you haven't hung out with a lot, and it was like, you guys kind of have parted your ways, whether it was like it ended on bad terms or you're rekindling and you're kind of linking up, and it's just like, yeah, I'm past this. Like, have you ever had that feeling where you're just like, you hang out with them and you're just like, yeah, I'm beyond this. I've grown beyond this. Okay. So you can expect that somebody's going to reach out, and, you know, I think there's a lot to just re-advise, you know, how you feel about that situation, and to call on your angelic energies, you know, and maybe this angel wants to work with you. Okay, so that is what you can expect up ahead. Check out the Etsy. That's where you can book with me. And I have other resources there like spells and rituals. I read auras as well. I also have the Stand store where I teach tarot there. So go check it out. It's down below in the description box. I'll see you in the next reading. Peace. Hello, hello. Reading number 3. Welcome. Come on in. Let's figure out what's up ahead for you. What you can expect to walk into. You guys picked this picture, and it's really giving like your twin. I really do feel like the people that have been wanting new friendships, a new connection, really heavy on the friendship. This could also be like, if you are into women, you've been wanting like because it's very feminine energy, so it can be romantic, but I am leaning towards more of like a friendship energy. But this could also mean that you meet the woman of your dreams and you're into women, and you're into women, and this person kind of like is your twin, and you're like, there's a best friend kind of energy is that I'm feeling here. Okay, between two feminines. And I feel like when this friendship shows up, it's at the right time in your life. So I want to see, I'm really feeling like Spirit is saying like 3 months, 3 to 6 months. I'm hearing that there's going to be like a new person or a rekindling of a friendship. Okay, or like a meetup with a friend. This could even be like, you know, like I haven't seen my best friend in like a few years. We talk every day, we voice and you know, FaceTime all the time, every day, every morning. But you know, this could even be just like a rekindling of that kind of energy. Okay, but I do feel like the people that have been wanting a friendship, this comes in. You can expect like a friendship, and it feels like you guys are really matching each other's energies. You know, I feel like maybe if this is, what I'm feeling here is like, even if this is something like an old friendship and there's like still some like uncomfortable conversations, I do feel like it might be hard to talk about them, and maybe we'll talk more about that within the cards. But I do feel like a friend is coming in, and it's gonna feel like, oh, that's my twin, like we are like besties, like very much like my bestie is always with me, we're always together, like, you know, there's that kind of energy that I'm feeling here. Okay, so let's see what you can expect. You can definitely expect, and up ahead is a new friendship, a friendship blossoming, a reunion, I'm also hearing. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the Magician, exactly. We got the 3 of Wands. We got the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm really feeling here is I think you can expect like what I'm feeling here is like, what you can expect is something that you've been wanting to manifest, and it feels very expansive here. It feels very expansive with this 3 of Wands here. 3 of Wands is about self-discovery, right? I do feel like this is a connection that comes in that, yeah, this person could be pretty stubborn with this Emperor energy. This person is very stubborn. But I feel like this person was somebody that you could have walked away from, right? Or you had to walk away in order to manifest this connection or bring this connection back into play. There was a certain connection in your life that was hindering certain energies to come in, and not even just about love relationships and friendships, and even this is like work opportunities. This is like advancement in life, you know, evolving as a human. This person was really hindering you. This could have been a narcissist where you felt like you couldn't have connections outside of this relationship, you know. With the Magician energy, I feel like you can expect that if you're putting out the intention to bring somebody into your life, a certain energy, I feel that you are going to be at the right time in life that this is going to happen. I feel like 3 to 6 months, like this is the right time for this energy to come in. And a lot of you guys had to walk away from very disappointing connections, you know, and these are connections that had you kind of like tied up, restricted. You were unable to feel like you could explore, you know. I remember I had this one connection in my life where I felt like it was like a triangle. I couldn't do anything with this person without that person. It was like a triangular, what do they call it? A triangle-ish. What is it called? They triangulate you, right? Where it's a very like a narcissistic tactic where you're not able to like really like be alone with certain people, go off, would do certain things. Like I wasn't able to go and have other connections outside of this relationship. This person would feel left out. This person would, you know, always include themselves. So it feels like a toxic romantic relationship that I'm feeling for you, where it's like you weren't able to like, you know, really be with your friends or explore other people. If this is a friendship, it's like they always had to be around, they always had to be involved, you know, and they would feel indifferent when you would go off and do, you know, be with other people without them. It's a very toxic kind of energy that I'm feeling. And so I feel like now that you've made steps to kind of walk away from that type of connections, that type of relationship, now your space has opened up. It's almost like you can expect when your space is completely like when you feel alone. That's what I'm feeling like. When you feel alone, that is when this friendship or this romantic partner is going to come into your life, and it's going to be in the next 3 to 6 months. You're going to feel like, wow, it feels really empty. I'm hearing crickets. Like it's really quiet. And I'm hearing like when you hear that silence, and maybe it's just like a moment that you come upon. I'm hearing like when you have that moment where you're like, I'm really alone. I really don't have anybody, because you made decisions to walk away from things that were emotionally disappointed. 8 of Cups, right? You're going to have that quiet moment where you're like, oh, I'm really alone. But that's the best time to be in your Magician energy. So this is going to happen before 3 to 6 months. And so when you're going to start feeling alone, it could be like right now, that's how you feel. You feel like, God, I don't have any like real ones around me. I don't have any like true friendships because I wasn't developing any when I was in this relationship with this person, or they turned everybody against me. I'm also hearing that. So I'm truly alone. But that's the best time to be like, okay, I'm alone with God. I say this a lot on the channel. When you're in isolation, it's not really isolation. I heard this from another tarot reader called Chichira Moon Tarot. She used to be called Chichira Tarot, but now she's added moon into her name, I think. And she gave this really powerful message about how God, when you're alone, this is when God talks about you. And God talk about you, but he talks to you, you know, or it talks to you. And so it really hit me. It really hit home for me, because it was just like, I've had a lot of times in my life where I've become isolated. You know, you have to make these difficult decisions, whether that's like, you know, I want to choose my, you know, my development over a relationship. I want to, you know, I have to make this decision in order to be healthy myself, you know. And so it really hit home where when you're isolated, it's not really isolation, it's solitude. And it's your time in the mountain where the monk goes up to the mountain, right? All right, number 3. My phone died. I feel all my shit on my phone. Okay? And so if you're waiting, this is also a tip for some of y'all. If you want to start a channel with anything, use your phone. Okay? But my phone died. So I left off on saying, I had to look back to see where I left off, and I can't believe, because I already talked a lot. And I have all these, I already pulled cards. And then I realized, because I like to look up to make sure that everything is in the view, and I had pulled these cards. So let me just put these aside, but these are your cards, okay? But I was saying that you were up in the mountain, you're going to have a moment where it's really quiet and you might be like, oh, wow, I'm alone. And I'm just going to keep going, and because I already feel the energy. I did take a break when my phone charged a little bit to eat dinner. But I still feel the energy, okay? Let me see, is my phone cord in the way? Okay, no, it's not. Okay, so you're up in the mountains, right? The energy is that you're not truly isolated. You are in solitude. This is the time to have dialogue with God, with your guides, to begin to get to know yourself, discover yourself more, right? It's to talk to God, develop a plan, figure out the next steps, right? So I feel like there's going to be a moment where you're like, wow, I'm really alone. I'm alone here. I had to walk away from some issues, from some relationships that were hindering me. And now I don't got nobody around. It's all gone. Everybody's gone, and there's crickets, and you're going to feel kind of alone up ahead. But I feel like, this is a time where you're going to know, this is a sign when they say, when you feel that way and you feel like it's quiet, it's really alone, you're really in solitude, make sure to use that wording, that's the time to get to your magic, to start calling in these types of situations, even if it's not a relationship. Because I did mention development, career, you might want to start working on your career, and maybe relationships were a distraction. I know at one point in my life I felt that way, and I had to really choose to just put my focus somewhere else and heal the things about me that caused me to have these types of relationships in my life, okay? Because it's always two-sided. We're here to learn about ourselves through other people and the experiences that we have with them. And so I feel like you're going to feel alone, but that's the time, that's the reminder that, oh, this is the time to work my magic. This is the perfect time to put out my intentions, to call in, especially if you've done the work on yourself. Okay? That you've done the healing part of after you've walked away, okay? You're going to get that feeling. I'm not saying you're going to have it's not the feeling oh my God, I'm alone and nobody's here and I had to walk away from my man that cheated on me, or my really fucked up family. I'm not talking about those feelings. If you're in that, this is not the time to put out those intentions. Okay? I'm talking about how you're whoa, it's crickets. I'm really alone. I feel a little bit lonely. That's the time to put in your magic. Put out your magic. Okay? Go within, talk to your spiritual team, talk to God, get those steps on what you need to do. Because I think I don't know if I mentioned already because my phone died, that you're probably going to be guided outward, to adventure outward into your world, out into your neighborhood, out into different spaces. Maybe it's internet spaces. Maybe it's, actual physical spaces. You get God is hey, don't you love to, do yoga? Why don't you go to a yoga studio? Why don't you go this, it's your intuition is leading you outward, but you're setting the intention to have true relationships come in the form of romantic relationships and friendships, okay? So I see that up ahead for you. Now, these are the cards that came out. Authority was the first one. New beginning, wealth, and surprise, okay? Now, authority, I believe that you're becoming up ahead. You're going to realize like you have true authority and control over your life. I think you had to exit out of a lot of different relationships that you allowed to control your life. Okay, I remember me saying that with the 8 of Cups. These connections were really disappointing, but they were very super controlling. And so I feel like up ahead you can expect that you're going to be in full control of what you want to do with your energy. You know, it says take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. I feel like up ahead you're confident to venture outward and to control these connections the way that you want that to. Control how you express yourself, how you navigate these relationships in a healthy way, okay? We have new beginnings. So I do feel like there's a new relationship. There's a new beginning here, possibly many different relationships here. It feels like a really awesome time, but there's one connection and it feels like this is what I've been asking for. This is what I was calling in. This is what this is what I've been asking God for, is this type of connection, this type of sisterhood, this type of brotherhood or friendship, you know. It says you will start a new job and life clean sweep over. Hit the reset button. You might even be guided to go get a job or apply here or start doing this in your career, which lead to a new beginning of friendships that come in. Okay, sorry. I'm like, there's something that somebody wants to say, because I'm like burping, right? So when there's a burp, it's like something coming up to the surface and needing to, your throat chakra kind of opening up, something needing to be expressed, be heard, be released, really, okay? So like I said, I mentioned in the beginning, there's like a connection you might not want to have. You might not want to have a difficult conversation with someone, or it's hard, or there's been a lot of time in between you and this person because you didn't want to have the conversation. They didn't want to have the conversation. So I do feel that what needs to come out and be expressed is going to be well received. It's going to be well received on both parties, okay? Both ends of the parties. So we have wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. So I feel that, you know, this is wealth in friendships, in connections is what I'm feeling. Okay, so you're going to become very prosperous in connections. You're going to start meeting new people, and there's one particular relationship that I'm really zoning in on that is going to be like, it's going to be a gift. Okay, and I honestly feel like you might even be surprised by who this person is and who, like, how it comes in. It says unexpected turn brings positive change. Be ready for change. And she's holding a birthday cake, so this could be around your birthday. This could be around their birthday. It says be ready for change. So I feel like there is this surprise, and it's really unexpected. Maybe you didn't think that you would ever hear from this person again. Maybe, you know, you're surprised that you're able to talk about these things again, because again, they're wearing that mask around the mouth. And so it feels like there is like this, something left unsaid, something being held back. Maybe you weren't able to really express yourself to this person because of these toxic relationships that were in your life, or because of the toxic relationships that were in their life. Okay, but I do see that there's something that is allowing you guys to speak to each other, that is allowing you to express yourself the way that you want to. I think you've always wanted to just like have this independent life and be the true authority to yourself, right? Into the relationships. It felt like the relationships were really controlled from this past relationship. So let's see. What's up ahead? I've been talking so much. Ooh, good thing I'm only choosing Monday to do these readings on, because I want to get it done and I don't want my whole week to be full of it, but it's a lot on my throat chakra. But these readings are really hitting. Okay, you've been here before. This card says you've been here before. The past is never where you think you left it. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, I feel like definitely this is a relationship that you could have had in your, like, so I'm also getting two scenarios. This could be like a friend where there was a friend in the middle that got in the way of you two. Okay. I'm also hearing that this could have been like you were in a romantic relationship. I'm not saying this is good, but you were in a relationship with someone and it was a very toxic relationship, and you kind of started to develop another romantic relationship. It didn't go anywhere. It didn't get like to the bedroom, but there was definitely chemistry. There was definitely love here. Okay. And that was shut down by your toxic relationship. It was controlled. They probably knew what was up, you know, and they tried to control that. But I do feel like this relationship is going to take a little bit of work. You know, there's Saturn right there in the background, and that does require hard work. The hard work might have already been done individually for these two people that I'm picking up on. Okay, but you've been here before, and the past is never where you think you left it. So I do feel like the past is coming back. It's actually where you are. I don't know why I want to say that. Okay, so that's weird. It's where you are. It's not where you left it. So that's interesting. So I feel like if you felt like you guys both needed to grow, I feel like this person is where you are now, or you are where they are. Okay, so that is what's up ahead, number 3. Check out the Etsy. That's where you can book with me. I also have other resources there, like I read auras. I also have spells and rituals, and they're very instruction based. It's like I'm instructing you, get a lot in those spells and rituals. I also have a Tarot Academy. So for those that want to learn how to read cards, channel, okay, I teach that. So check out the Stand Store. Everything is down below in the description box. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Peace.